Okay.
I got it. Yep.
All right. So this would be your portal. This is where you would log partner.vigilan.com. This is where you'll go in to run reports, add subscriptions, cancel subscriptions. So this first page here is just a quick analytics. It's just going to let you know kind of at a snapshot what's going on with either all of your clients, or you can pick which client you want to choose. That executive summary report, I can send you a copy of what that looks like, so you can just see what that end user facing report is. Most of our partners only use that report to show clients unless they're doing co-managed IT, where there's like an IT gal or guy that understand this stuff. But we have many, many other reports, like 200 plus in the portal, but that's just the one that, you know, we show end users. Yeah, so here you'll see your detections, triage, investigations, close investigations. So kind of just a quick analytics page here. Top 5 investigations. And then down here, this is where our SOC, these are the tickets that our SOC is currently working on. So if we go ahead and open up one of these guys, some Tor traffic here, we can click on this ticket. You'll see every ticket has a unique incident number. It's going to have a title, a brief description. It's going to let you know what main office, back office, because we can separate out locations here. It's currently under investigation. So in your case, if you have school districts with multiple locations, we can separate those out. So you know, hey, where is this coming from?
Yeah.
This is down here where you'll communicate with our SOC. So you can reply to SOC. You can close tickets here. You can lock those up. This is where you'll see the timeline. So the SOC's going to put anything here. Then whatever you put will be over here to the right. Down here, we group detections. So we group these based on a grouping criteria. And for this Tor traffic, the grouping criteria is going to be destination IP, IP port, source IP. The reason we do this is because if we didn't, we would have tickets for all of these things. Sure, now you can, you know, we don't want all those. It would take you forever just to close the tickets, right? So, but you can still dig down and see the raw logs if you really wanted to. So we're making all the data actually available to you. We're just going to make it a lot simpler by creating one ticket and then group them together. Now, if you want to add an exception, so let's say someone's logging in from outside the U.S. to Office 365, and the reason they're doing it is because they're on vacation. So you want to add an exception so that ticket doesn't keep popping up. So we can go ahead and add an exception here. You can ask our SOC to do it. They'll add it for you. Or if you want to go ahead and add the exception, then you can do a timed exception. Just let us know when John's coming back from Italy, and then that ticket will not be generated. Or if you want to let Tor traffic go, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's kind of the tickets here. Then we have our communication plan. You know, how are we going to communicate with you? Of course, everything's going to happen through email, but we need your phone numbers, cell phone numbers. Just in case something happens at 2 a.m., we need someone to call. We typically don't like to do that unless it's, you know, a true an emergency. But then we have after hours protocols, so you can put your call, I guess your phone tree in here or something like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Any questions on tickets, triage, investigations, anything like that? Oh, by the way, you can always hit the call me button here. You put your number in. Someone from our SOC within 5 minutes is going to call you back. Now,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
They're already going to know what you're calling about because you hit the call me button inside this ticket. So you're not going to have to do any security questions or anything like that because they're going to know it's you because you hit this call me button inside this alert and you're already in the portal.
Cool. Okay.
Any questions on triage, investigations?
Do you guys integrate with any like PagerDuty or any products like that? We use OpsGenie, which is our.
I know it's possible that we can. It's just not an actual API integration. It's some we've done a workaround to make it happen, but yeah, we can do that. Now, are you using any kind of PSA like ConnectWise, Datto, anything, or Kaseya? Autotask. Okay, great. I'm glad you still use the old word because so do I.
Yes.
So we do a bidirectional integration with Autotask. So you wouldn't actually have to go to this portal unless you want to add subscriptions or, you know, add clients to the. Everything's going to go through your Autotask, and as you guys add things to the ticket, it's automatically going to go in here.
Okay.
And also everything's white labeled, so this portal is yours. Even if you want to give a client access to the portal, you can change the domain name so it's yours and then give them access. But of course, they would just have limited access. They wouldn't be able to see your other clients. And you could give them, hey, I just want them to be able to run reports, or hey, I want them to be able to, you know, do everything. So
yeah.
Yep.
How does the multi-tenancy work in the portal? Is there like a switcher or something like that? Like how can I tell where you're currently
Yep. So here under analytics, you pick the client here.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
We call it subscriber, but you would call it client. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then under reports, again, we have over 200 reports available for you to run now. You can schedule to run these reports on a regular basis, and those reports can go to whoever you want. So you can run reports based on compliance, and we're working on our CMMC to put that in here. If you need custom reports, no problem. You just ask our team to create those, put in a support ticket. Our team could create those very quickly for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. Under operations, this is where you can go look at your assets, see issues. Dalton, is there anything in here you think is important to show? I don't usually work in here, so.
You showed the Tor traffic one. That's a good one.
Okay.
IPS IDS is very similar. I think you'd be getting much of the same content though.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about detections, I'd be happy to answer, but they're all pretty similar format, where it's got, the title, the detection description, letting you know what the goal of this detection is, things like that. So all pretty much the same format.
Got it.
Okay. This is where you could see all the exceptions. So have an exception that is no longer necessary. You can go ahead and look at all your exceptions and delete whatever ones you don't. We also have a to-do list. So every time you add a new subscription, Morgan, you're going to have a to-do list. Sorry, we don't have one in here right now. Let's see if I have one for any of these. Now the to-do list is going to say, okay, here are things that the SOC needs to do. Here are things you need to do. As you start checking those things off, it's going to move down to the next item. So you know exactly, okay, I have to do this, this, this. And then from there, we can go into the library and we have directions on how to do that, like how to install that physical threat sensor, right? We're going to ship out that threat sensor already ready to go with the image all ready to go, right? All you do is pretty much plug it in. But we have some instructions if there's anything wrong. So all those are going to be found in our library under technical.
Okay.
We also have some documents under governance, risk, and compliance you can take a look at. We have sales and marketing collateral that you can white label all this stuff and use it